Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to this training video. This training video discusses the MCA Security Plan. The MCA Security Plan is the basic plan that Motor Club of America offers. The plan is offered at $9.95 per month. When you sign someone up, they will pay $19.90 for the first month and $9.95 every month thereafter. It is a beautiful plan because a lot of people can't afford the higher priced plans, but it's good that we can offer plans at every income level, so that a person can be comfortable with purchasing a plan from us. Now, what do the plans involve? We're going to take a look at that so that we'll know what each individual plan actually contains. It's very exciting because you get a chance to kind of go through and see what you've signed up for and what you're involved in and how this is a awesome business if you apply it appropriately. Okay? Now, in your membership package, you have a training booklet. That training booklet lists each and every plan. So on the MCA Security membership, you'll see a page that looks like this one. And it has all the benefits that are included in the MCA Security membership. And I'm being very careful when I say that because sometimes I can get tongue twisted. But it's the MCA Security membership that we're talking about today. At the bottom of this page, you can see that it is $9.95 per month. And it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 different options included in the plan. And we're going to talk about each and every one of those options individually so that you can understand your product. I'm always saying, know your product when you're talking to people, and you'll become real comfortable with it, and you'll be real excited, and you'll feel proud to present. You want to be proud to present this product to your friends. You want to be proud to present this product. And one thing we learned in real estate, because I also have my real estate license, was that, that person you're talking to can also bring referrals to you. And so that's why I always emphasize, don't just sit online and try and not want to interact with people. You need to get out and begin to talk to people, pass out your cards, become familiar with people, and you'll learn. Okay? So let's talk about the emergency roadside assistance. Now, everybody's aware of the emergency roadside assistance. Okay? But every plan does not offer the same thing, or else it would not be a plan. Okay, there would be no need to have different plans. But in this basic plan, what you actually get is roadside assistance to the closest garage. Okay, and the sign and go is if the tow truck that comes is an authorized Motor Club of America truck, then you sign and you go. But let's just say before you make that call, you see a tow truck and they're willing to tow you for a price. Well, you will be reimbursed for that tow up to $100. So you have two options, so you should never again be on the side of the road. Okay? So those are the two options available to you on your roadside assistance. Now, what is covered? Your motorcycle, your RV, your boat, your livestock trailer, or your dually pickup. Now, what is a dually pickup? It is a pickup truck that has 4 wheels on the back instead of 2. And that's why it's called a dually pickup. So your dually pickup is also covered, okay, at $9.95 per month on the MCA Security membership plan. What else do you receive? Your customer receives travel assistance reimbursement for a local accident. If you get into an accident and you can't get back home, MCA will cover you for your meal, for your lodging, and for your transportation to get home. That's when your vehicle is in an accident and you're disabled and away from home. Now that's a benefit that you have, and it's up to $500. Okay? Next thing you have is trip planning and travel reservations. If you want to go on a trip, and we have a service that you contact, and they give you all the information that you will need about detailed routes, about maps and brochures. You can also get airline reservations, hotel information, and discounts when you use hotels that have approved a rate with Motor Club of America. But your service is provided for you professionally anywhere in the United States and Canada. So that's another benefit that you have for only $9.95 a month with MCA Security membership. You get a arrest bond certificate up to $500. All you have to do is present your membership card. Now, that's not available in California. So if you're presenting in California, make sure that you let your customer know that they cannot receive that arrest bond certificate. It will not work for you in California. Okay? You get up to $25,000 on a bail bond to release you when you were driving and you're being charged with a covered motor vehicle incident. You got to make sure it's a covered incident, okay? Including vehicular manslaughter and negligent homicide. But you make sure that you read your membership details and make sure you understand them, because if it was drug related, if it's alcohol related, if you're driving without the right permit, you don't have a license, your tags are expired, you have a felony, you were leaving the scene of an accident, you have passed through parking tickets or citations or anything like that, we can't help you. Okay? You have to make sure that on your end everything is correct and taken care of. And if that is the case, then MCA is more than willing to help you out when you're in a situation. It's up to $2,000 for attorney's fees. You're covered up to $200 for motor moving violations. That's on your consult. And $2,000 for criminal charges on your consult. Now, again, this has to do with, the fines and not being drug related and that kind of thing. We don't get involved in that. Okay, so you don't want to make your customer think that, if they're out with a DUI, they get a DUI, that MCA can help them with that, because we don't deal with that type of behavior. Okay, so let's move on. You get up to $1,000 for attorney's fees. Now, that's for personal injury if you were involved in an accident, okay, and you need to consult with an attorney. There is a $500 amount there for you to talk with a injury attorney, or $500 for vehicle damages, or it could be a combination of both. But it's got to be unrelated to anything to do with drugs or alcohol, or not having the proper licenses or anything like that. We also offer deeply discounted fixed rates on legal matters, okay, like your name change, a will and a trust. They're two different things, but both are very important. And a lot of people don't realize how much stress they leave behind if they pass away and they haven't gotten a will and they haven't taken care of a trust for their family. And all of that aggravation could be avoided by taking care of these simple documents. We also help you with a waiver divorce. Waiver divorce is simply where one spouse is aware that that they're going to be going through divorce proceedings, so you don't need to serve them with papers. There doesn't have to be court report in there. So there are certain things within divorce proceedings that are not necessary to be there when you're dealing with a divorce waiver. Okay. They also help and give discounts with regular corporations if you're going into business or you want to incorporate your MCA business. Um, there's a cost of $295 to do that. So these costs, are, if you look at them on a national scale, are pretty deeply discounted versus what you may pay just um, going down the street somewhere and finding a lawyer on your own. All right. Now, on discounted legal fees, a part of your plan, this MCA Security membership at $9.95 a month, a part of that plan is you receive consultation, a discount consultation on personal legal matters, and also having letters written by attorneys on your behalf. That can be discounted as well. So that is a great benefit. There's always something legal that comes up in our life, and a lot of times we don't know what to do or how to handle it. So having this service is of a great benefit if you can see the benefit in it. And when you're talking to your customers, you talk to them about the benefits. If you know of situations where a person used a lawyer and what the outcome was, that kind of thing, because Mr. Coffee was a part of the prepaid legal plan, and I used to be in prepaid legal, and I remember when the presentation was made, it wasn't even a presentation to me, but the person was just talking about it, and it caught my ear because you live in a world where anything can happen, and having a lawyer, or having access to legal uh, to an attorney is something that you want to have. You always want to have an accountant, you want to have an attorney, and you need a tax representation. So you need to have those things in your life. And they're offering these things to you at $9.95 a month. So I just don't see how you could beat that. There's a discounted hourly legal rate of $75 an hour. Most attorneys charge anywhere from $300 to $500 an hour. Okay, but they have negotiated with Motor Club of America to charge members $75 an hour to receive legal assistance on representation on personal matters. And it says personal matters, so that could be anything. And having that benefit available to you for $9.95, you can't beat that. Okay, it also includes your package. This $9.95 MCA Security membership package also includes a $5,000 stolen vehicle reward to protect your vehicle, and it discourages theft or thieves. And the reward would be paid to the law enforcement agency or an individual who is responsible for the arrest and conviction of the thief or thieves concerning your vehicle. Now you're given a sticker, you get a little sticker, and you can put that sticker on your car, and you don't want to rob, you don't want to steal this car. Don't steal this car because we're watching. And that's another good benefit. And up to $1,000 in credit card protection. So for your credit card, you can register your credit cards for free. And if your credit card, if you can get it registered and your credit card is stolen, it's important to let that be known as quickly as possible. So this is a great benefit to have because, if it's lost or stolen, you could be liable for those charges. Okay? Up to $500 leading to the arrest and conviction of anyone who steals farm equipment. The reward is paid to any private citizen, to law enforcement personnel, or to any agency like a detective agency or something. They will pay a reward for stealing cattle rustlers, and for livestock. I didn't even realize they still steal people's cows today. Yeah, for your horses and for stealing out of a tack room in somebody's farm or in somebody's barn, or for stealing farm equipment. Motor Club of America pays a reward when the thief is caught for $9.95 a month. You cannot beat that. Now, let's talk about some of these other things that Motor Club of America gives to you. I had a call yesterday, and the person wanted to sell Motor Club of America, but they didn't want to buy the product. I didn't even go into a whole big thing about it because it's difficult to talk to people sometimes when they've seen all this propaganda. So you have to wait for an open opportunity to really discuss it with people, because we offer much more than towing, and people don't realize that because nobody talks about that. And so you want to talk about that to your customers. You want to present that to your customers. You want to get out and begin to talk to people. Don't just sit online and send out post on Craigslist and post on Backspace, and that's all I have to do, and I'm going to make money doing that. You need to do more than that. You need to learn how to talk to people and shake hands with people, and let them know about this awesome service that you have, and hopefully you have purchased for yourself and you're a part of, and you use the services, and the services are great. So let's talk about this. This is an additional part of your membership at the $9.95 rate on the MCA Security membership. You get a free discount health card. And on top of that, you can get 20. Now, this is in addition to your $9.95 a month. You actually will pay a $35 annual fee to have consultation with doctors 24/7. Okay? I wish I'll do just about anything not to get into the emergency room or have to sit in the emergency room. Being able to consult with the doctor, have him diagnosed, because that's pretty much what they do. They talk to you. And when I went in last time I went to the emergency room, they ask you questions based on your response. They can tell you, provide medication to you, or give you what you need to do. And just having an ear, now come on, an ear to the doctor, that's pretty awesome. So for $35 annually, you can have this benefit. But you got to be a part of Motor Club of America, and you have to be a paying member in order to receive this benefit at that $35 annual fee. I believe a doctor's visit at my doctor is like $50, and I pay a copay. And so just think about if it's $50, and for $35, I don't even have to leave my house. And you know how much gas is. Now, you also receive access to Surgical Specialist Network, where you will have access to surgical specialists at pre-negotiated prices that could be up to 50% off. You get access to a physicians network with over 400,000 physicians and supplementary providers locations nationwide, with savings up to 30% on general medical physicians and specialists. So that's just, it could be going to your well baby appointment, taking your baby to your well baby appointment at 30% off versus what you're paying now. And maybe you haven't been able to go and take your baby to the well baby clinic because you didn't have a discount card. Well, if you're getting the Motor Club of America at $9.95 a month at the MCA Security membership, you can go and get your physicals. You can go and get your well baby checkup. You can do these things. We're coming around to the fall. I'm making this recording on August 26, 2013. So in a couple of months, we're going to be in the fall. People are going to be looking for flu shots. You're going to be dealing with colds and different things like that. Having access to a physician's network at $9.95 a month is a great benefit. Now, we also have healthcare assurance, which is helping people negotiate their medical bills. And when you have any questions, you don't understand your medical bill, you can talk to someone about that. Your lab testing. From time to time, you have to have lab testing. What happens if you go to the doctor and you have to have a blood test? You used your discount card to get a discount on your visit. Then you can take that same discount card because the doctor is sending you to get a blood test. You'll be able to use your discount card and get that blood test taken care of at a lab. What if you needed an MRI? Or any kind of imaging, you had something going on internally. We have pre-negotiated prices for MRI, pre-negotiated prices for imaging. These are great benefits for $9.95. You can't even get health insurance for that price. Last health insurance I looked at was over $150, and that was $150 a month, and that was with Blue Cross Blue Shield. And you don't get half of these things. When you start really looking, you think, well, I got health insurance. But then when you look at it with the health insurance, you still paying 50% on this, 50% on that. The only thing with Motor Club of America, we can't call it health insurance. So we call it assurance. It's kind of a gap insurance to help in those areas where you need assistance with your payments. Okay? Sometimes I can't use the MCA for my drugs, my prescriptions rather. I can't use it for my prescriptions because, along with my regular health insurance, it just depends on which pharmacy I go to. Okay, so there are benefits, but as far as your MRIs and your imaging, that's a part of your package. You get the pharmacy discount up to 50% off. And I don't even have to tell you how much medicines can cost these days. And to have 50% off for your medicines, that's good. For your hearing, there's been pre-negotiated savings that MCA has worked out with different doctors that you can get your hearing tests taken care of. So that's a benefit. On your dental discounts, there's over 142 dentists nationwide that are willing to give you a discount on their dental services. Sometimes you can even call MCA and find out if there has been a negotiation with a dentist that you want to deal with, or you can call a dentist and see if they're willing to take a negotiation from MCA, and something may be able to be worked out that way as well. But it's a good benefit. I mean, you're just talking about the different benefits along the way that we've talked about so far. They are great benefits, and it's only $9.95 per month. And you have to sit down and you have to talk to a customer about these things. You can't just, oh, okay, you're going to get this, you're going to get, and then you're looking at, well, I'm going to make money on this. Don't look at that. Don't pay attention to the money. Pay attention to the benefit. Pay attention to the fact that you're going to be helping people. There's so many people right now that don't have health insurance. They've lost their job. They don't have a way to pay for it. Well, it's not that they can't pay for it, but it's so much to pay for that they forego getting their dental work done. They forego a lot of things because they just don't feel like they would be able to afford it. You can show them that here's something that will help you be able to get your regular checkups, be able to get your teeth cleaned. Those are important health things that you want to continue to keep in your life. All right. On vision care, there's a benefit of 50% off the retail price for your eyeglass frames and your lenses, and 20% off for contacts. That's good. Now, there's also what's called healthy living for discounted diabetic supplies and vitamins They've got minerals and herbs. So there's a lot of benefits with your health card that you yourself might not even be aware that you have if you purchase the service. Okay. How about the auto-related discounts of 10% and more? Over 6,000 retailers nationwide will give you a discount with Motor Club of America. Some of them I don't recognize on this page, but I do know Jiffy Lube. I do know Mako. I know National Tire and Battery. I know Amico. So some of these are really recognized, that I can recognize, and especially Safelite. I know Safelite because I had to have a windshield replaced on one of my vehicles. And so you receive a discount from these retailers, these auto retailers, when you got to get your oil changed. I mean, you got to get your oil changed. You got to get a tune-up. You got to get your brakes taken care of. There's so many different things that are required to keep your cars running these days, okay? And having any kind of discount is worth it for $9.95 a month. There's a book out here. It's like a coupon book. I don't know if you've seen it, but it has to do with like restaurants and stuff. And they're paying over $40 to $50 for that coupon book so that they can get discounts themselves. So it's a lot to be said on receiving discounts and just having that one card. You don't have to carry a big fat book around with you. You just carry this one card and you get the benefits of Motor Club of America. Now, let's talk about the emergency room. You receive up to $500 in emergency cash. Now look over here to the right in this little red box. When you are injured in a covered auto accident that requires emergency treatment or hospital admission within 72 hours, MCA Security membership will provide up to $100 for emergency room, $100 for anesthesia, $100 for x-rays, $100 for casts or splints, and $100 for ambulance. So you see, that's where the 500 actually comes in at. Okay? Now that's up to 72 hours because sometimes there have been times where you might have an accident and think, oh, okay, I'm fine, and you go home and then you start feeling not so great after that accident. So they're going to, for 72 hours after the accident, you can still get to the doctor and get treatment for $9.95 a month. Up to $54,750 in additional daily hospital benefits. That's if you were in an accident. Okay? You will receive $150 per day to you, up to a total of 365 consecutive days for hospital room and board. That is a great benefit for $9.95. And it's good to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Now, for your estate will receive $10,000 accidental death benefit if you die within 90 days of a covered accident as a direct result of your injuries from that accident. Okay, your family members would receive that. Remember what I said, you need to get your trust and your wills together regardless. We don't want to see anybody pass away. But having this benefit for your family so that, you can be buried with dignity instead of being put in a potter's field because you don't have insurance is a great benefit. So, if you want to sign up today because you watched this video, you can sign up at my website, which is down there below. And I also put it in the comments so you can cut and paste it if you need to. The benefit is $9.95 a month. Okay? When you go onto my page, Don't press those first buttons in the front. Look to the left in the column and you'll see where it says additional benefits. You will press that button, and then when you press that button, you'll see this plan for $9.95 a month come up. Now, if you purchase this plan today, you would pay $19.90, and every month thereafter you would be paying $9.95. Now, this is a great basic plan for anybody. Just, just to have it. Okay? And for those of you that are on a training today, this is a great benefit for you to have, and make sure that you have. One thing I've always asked, if a person recommends something to me, I always ask them, well, how's it working for you? But if you signed up for free and you don't have the benefit yourself, then I don't think I would purchase the benefit from you, because you're not using it yourself. So how are you going to sell me something that you're not using? So I'm finished for now. This is the training video for MCA Security. It's $9.95 a month. This is Jan at motorclublady.com, and I approve this message. Thank you.